Hello, welcome back. This is Grillenheimer, Transformer TCG fans. If I have any left. So let's let's get on with it. This is actually continuing the KOing cards for the sake of benefits. Now, the original cards I made, oh yeah, we've got that too. Which is like Reach Beyond is a secret action, but it's just a white pip card. KO'd itself is a blank pip card. Free Fall, you get and I updated some of these to say battle cards in your KO, to not include your characters in your KO. Someone did mention that, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, just battle cards, not characters. So, and a Free Fall is just a blue, even though you're trying to get bold out of it. Yeah, I know, but we probably should have. I like mixed decks. Okay, so this is going to put a kink in you trying to create a blue deck or a bluer deck with, say, KOing cards into your KO with a blue Free Fall to get bold out of it. Okay, so there's that. It's not exactly messing with the meta, but I'm kind of messing with the meta. So, and Free Fall was just a blue. Broken Chip is just an orange. Break the Tail is a blank. Well, I've added a few more where now with Break the Tail, you had to be a specialist, or you had to have a specialist on your starting team, have this blank card in your deck to be able to force your opponent to shuffle all their KO back into their deck. All of it. Now, so maybe that might bring back Daring Escape people that are trying to do that. There's something with Break the Tail can help break that, like, completely. So they would have to try to actually win instead of just getting everything in their KO and no hand and whatever's on the and no deck. Gosh, I just showed it just a few videos ago before I went political a little bit. Oh gosh, and I think you're basically, it has to, and I said it wrong. They don't have to be in bot mode, they just have to be Autobots. So you're basically playing Autobots, where when you play Daring Escape, I think it allows you to put as many cards into your KO as you have Autobots. I think that's it. I do have the card. I might have 2 copies of it, if maybe just 1, because it was a very hard to find card. So there's that. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so let's get into, in all those cards I just went over with a single pips, have a maximum of bold 3. Well, Broken Chip has a you can get tough 4 off a Broken Chip. With Reach Beyond, you can get Focus 2. I didn't want to go too far with that. Though, what is it? Triangulation, whatever. I can give you Focus 3. You know, boom, boom, boom. Get all those in play. You have Focus 3 on one character. And then Free Fall is bold 3. So now what I'm doing is allowing you to get these cards. I put some with green on them, but they're not going to have these great maximums of 4 and 3 and etc. There's no focus here. So Reach Beyond may be the only focus card maybe. And it is a secret action, so I don't have one for an upgrade, and I might bring one as an upgrade as well. We'll see. We'll see. But let's look at Throw the Ball. Break the Tail is a blank that you have to have a specialist, and your opponent has to get their KO and put it back on their deck. Throw the Ball, which, because I had this picture and I just found it recently, and I'm thinking I got to use this for something. It's just too funny looking, because it's when G1, they were on their way back from one of their adventures. I can't remember if it was Optimus Prime was with them, so it wasn't the one where Sea Spray turned into a person or turned into a bipedal creature. It wasn't that, but they were on their way back from somewhere, and they ended up looking like the size of toys in this green alien kid's room. And Starscream got stuck on a ball, so that's Starscream under the ball. So it's Throw the Ball. This is a white pip card. Your opponent shuffles 3 battle cards from their KO back into their deck. And I've got this as just a common. So it's just a common, and it's not getting your opponent's entire KO back into their deck, but they're going to have to be forced to shuffle 3 of their battle cards back into their deck. So it's not the whole shebang. You don't have to have a specialist, and it is a white pip like Reach Beyond, dealing with KO cards, and basically, again, like throwing a wrench into your opponent's plans. So they're going to have to put 3 battle cards back into their deck. Oh, well, if we have time, maybe I'll go over a thank you note. Oh boy. Okay. I may change this picture. I kind of like it. It's kind of funny, despite with the context of where it came from, because this is the '86 movie where Optimus Prime is on his deathbed. He's about to pass the Matrix to Ultra Magnus. Well, we see Cup, not Perceptor. Cup is at the thing, you know, and it's sort of like a heartbeat thing, but it's his spark or energy, whatever they called it back then, before Beast Wars. And I noticed I was going to use it because I liked Cup at the console, and how cool they made that. And then I looked at Daniel, and I never noticed. Looks like he's looking at Cup's butt. And oddly enough, they almost looked like they drew a butt crack for Cup. And I'm thinking, what in the world? This is a blue-green card of all crazy things. And it's going to give you more tough with cards in your KO. So when one of your characters defends, it's a secret action. When revealed, one of your characters gets tough 1 for each battle card in your KO, up to a maximum of tough 2. So it's only going to give you tough 2, just like the 2 cheeks off Cup here. But I may change this. It's just too funny. I just had to share it like this before I do change it. If you like this, let me know. If you don't, it's like, oh man, that's terrible. Change it. I'll change it. But just look at the picture. Just look at... That's just too funny. I have probably seen that movie at least 200 times. And I have never noticed how it looks like Daniel is looking at Cup's butt. Oh, daggone. I've got some more cards here that I haven't really gone over before. And then we have intention cards. They're both action cards. There's Maniacal Intention, which I was really trying to get. It's the snapshot of the Allspark being thrown up into the space bridge at the end of Siege. And it's the Eye of Megatron. I meant to flip it. I forgot to flip it. But it's really cool looking. It's not, oh, Buddy made those 2 cards stare and glare or something like, and we got to go over those. Oh my gosh, there's so we've done so much stuff. It has been a very fun year of adding trying to add functional cards to the game. I'll just put it that way. Maniacal Intention. It is the black pip card. One of your characters gets Pierce 1 for each battle card in your KO, up to a maximum of Pierce 3. I made it an uncommon, so it's not, you know, a common card. Maniacal Intention. And then, so that's the Pierce card here. You got up to Pierce 3. So, yeah, you can get Pierce 1 if you only have 1 card. Pierce 2 if you only KO'd only 2 cards. But you can get up to Pierce 3 in addition to whatever else your character is wearing, as upgrades, etc., etc. You see where I'm going with. And then we have Bold Intentions. Bold Intentions is from Earthrise? Or maybe this is also Siege. I can't remember. Where Impactor dies. I forgot Impactor died. Spoiler alert. And so this is his death, basically, or a picture of his essence, spark, whatever, gone. And while Maniacal Intention is a black pip, Throw the Ball is a white pip. Oh, I'm thinking Look at the Butt. Look at the Butt. Golly, only me. Is a blue-green pip. Bold Intention is an orange-green pip. So you can get these 2 back on the flip. When one of your characters gets Bold 1 for each battle card in your KO, up to a maximum of Bold 2. So there's that. So yeah, if you have a mostly blue deck maybe, and you're using this method, you definitely would want Bold Intentions, especially you could have, and you got a couple of more than at least a handful of cards in your KO. You play a Brainstorm, you happen to have Free Fall and Bold Intention. Yes, you can get Bold 5. On top of maybe if you have Brass Knuckles as a utility and maybe a Flamethrower on your character also, then that could be daggum Bold 9. There's a lot of neat things that we can do here. And there's more ideas coming that I'm really wanting to play with KO piles. With this, is just trying to find some of the images that make sense. This one really doesn't make sense. I like Impactor. He's a new character for me. Here he is. Comparatively, I think I got. I mean, daggum. Look at the stance. These things are just amazing. His right leg's a little loose, but it's just amazing figures. Yeah, golly, his leg is a little loose. But I think I picked him up for like $5-6 on sale when Walmart was getting rid of him. But, and the whole idea is he's been KO'd. You're going to get Bold. You got cards in your KO, they're going to give you Bold. So, you know, that was my idea of why I picked this picture. And I'm thinking, okay, we're putting cards in the KO. What can I do with this visually? And I started to pick up, I even have a picture of Gray Optimus Prime from the '86 movie. That I ended up using this one instead. And if you I looked at them side by side, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they almost mirrored Prime's death with Impactor's death. I mean, it was almost identical. I did flip this one because he was turned the other way, just like Prime. And so there is that. I might need to just stop right there. I've got some more cards here that I think are really neat, that I think that will work. Would you want to pick them and play with them? I don't know. I need to make another card as an action card, or maybe a utility to help you gain counters on Pile Driver. We need something more than just that deployed or not to be able to do that, which is a secret action. So I want to do that so we can get more counters on Pile Driver, so your mini cassettes can, you know, really get some more bold in. That's the idea behind that. So, and if we need to make a max on Pile Driver, like maybe max of bold 4, I think I just had an idea of how we can change Pile Driver and get its functionality where it needs to be. With that, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. It's about to get real cold down here. And as always, flip out and let's roll for it.